Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. This is Top Corner, and this is my first live stream. So yeah, welcome, and I'd also love to welcome the Football Matrix coming on my channel, and I'd love to thank him very much for coming on my channel. So yeah, Matrix, what's up?
Big up Top Corner. Of course, have to support all the Madridistas around the world, Mawala.
Thanks
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot.
not a
Thanks a
speak.
lot.
All the Madridistas, we have to join and team up. This is what
Yeah,
we
yeah,
need here.
yeah. Especially a good moment after the win that we got last week. Last weekend was a good weekend for all the Madridistas in the world. Well, so let's start by talking about this game first of all. What do you think? What did you think of that game? I never got the chance to talk to you or do a show with you after that game. So what did you think of that game in general?
Which one? Barcelona
The,
or Real
the
Madrid?
no, the Real Madrid one, of course. The Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid
Let's
one.
start by talking about Madrid.
Look, I believe that that's a very underrated win for Real Madrid. Not a lot of people talk about it because if you really think about it, Villarreal was sitting third in the table,
That's true. That's true.
and they were on hot form as well.
Yeah.
They have been playing amazing football, and we won 3-1. I know a lot of Barca fans, and I don't know anti-Madridistas. They thought and they had hopes that we're gonna drop some points there. But I'm telling you, beside the
Okay.
chance that they had in the first half, I think we dealt with them. We
Okay.
dealt with them
Okay.
with ease.
Okay. Honestly, I was looking at that game as the game that I considered like if we won, like we had a convincing win. We could say like we came back, especially after what happened against Atletico. Because honestly, we won 5-0 against Kairat, but for me it was just another win. But the fact that we came against Villarreal and we did a good job, I could say that we are kind of back. But obviously, let's talk about it this way. We won, but for me personally, it was still like we're still missing a lot of stuff, if you can see what I mean. So what do you think about Zabi Alonso, the way he's dealing with the game and stuff like that? Because I feel like he's been doing a bunch of mistakes. I don't know if it's beginner's mistake or the players, the all the players that we have and new players coming in. What do you think about all of this going on? Because for me, he hasn't been doing a good job coaching all these players that we have.
I would say the opposite, actually, because if you really look into which type of situation we were in last season, he has changed many things in the club. First of all the big players that he drops. Did you ever see Ancelotti drop Vini in any
Nah,
games? No
nah, no
way in
chance.
hell. We have only started the season and Vini has been on the bench already like twice. I don't know, three times already.
Yeah,
So that means Javi Alonso, he don't mess around like that. If you don't perform, you're gonna be sitting on the bench.
yeah,
So that one with him, I like it a lot. And then last season already we had drew two games. What we were on shit form going into El Clasico too.
yeah. And this season, that's different. So here's my thing. Here's my thing. Obviously, big up to Zabi Alonso for putting Vinny on the bench when he was having like a shit season to start. I agree with all of that, but my problem with Zabi, right? My problem, my little problem, it's not a big problem. I feel like the style he wants to play, we don't have the players for that. He's trying to play like a tiki taka, very intensive game and stuff like that. But I don't think we can do that with Bellingham, Tchouameni, and Kamavinga in the midfield. If you see what I mean, like I feel
You
like we can
forget
catch up.
Arda? You
I
forget
mean,
Arda
I'm
Güler?
not forgetting Arda. I'm not forgetting him. The thing is, for me, he has to be the first name in the team sheet every game.
He
It
will
doesn't
be
matter
one
who
of
we
them.
playing. It doesn't matter who we playing. But my issue with Zabi is that I don't know if every game he starts overthinking stuff. Over the past couple of games, he's taken Arda out 60 minutes into the game. You see what I mean? 60 minutes. Isn't that
But
a little too
look,
early?
look, he don't want to run the guy to the ground neither, because look at Pedri, look at these players, they never rest and they get injured. We don't want Arda injured,
We
okay?
don't want we don't want Arda injured. That's true. But my thing is, there's a time to do it. We was winning 1-0 against Villarreal. Mind you, Villarreal is not a bad team, and you take him out like that, and you bring in Bellingham and Camavinga. Come on. Although we scored two goals after that, but you could look at the goals. They were just like individual goals. Like one was a penalty, and the other one was I don't know how to say it. Just Mbappe
Mbappe
pressing and
and
then
Brahim connection.
yeah. So I feel like the way he's doing the substitutions that he's making during the game, maybe he needs to work on that a little bit more because I feel like it's not helping us. If you see what I mean, that's my little issue with him in a way.
Look, of course, we are not the finished product yet, and the manager as well. He will only improve as well with time. I believe in him, but I would say he has done some mistakes. I agree with you. Against Atletico
Yeah,
Madrid, for example, Jude Bellingham should have never started that game.
never, never.
So that one, I think he panicked a bit in the Madrid derby, but it's fine if he learns from his mistakes. Then I don't mind. Yeah, the Villarreal win was very important.
Okay,
Tough game. Very important 3 points. Look, top corner at the end of the season. Okay, when we get to May, trust me, nobody gonna speak about how we performed against Villarreal, how many chances Villarreal had. The only thing that people will remember is Real Madrid 3, Villarreal 1.
that's true.
Now
That's
it
true.
doesn't even matter how we scored the goals. At the end
Yeah,
of the day, Real Madrid 3, Villarreal 1.
that's true. But
So
also
yes,
one thing I've noticed is that we cannot go a full game without being slow. Because I can say that the first half against Villarreal was a little bit boring. I could say because we were. My thing is we controlling games, but we're not creating enough. That's my thing. And I hate to say this,
I would
but I
disagree.
feel like when we had Carlo here, people could talk bad about Carlo all they want. I feel like the players that we have with the Vinny that can dribble somebody or Mbappe that can just make runs, take on 1v1s, Rodrigo playing that is very skillful and stuff like that. With the players that we have, that Bing Bang style fits them more than a tiki taka controlling the pace of the game type of game, just
But it's a
passing,
mix of
passing,
both,
passing.
though, top corner. It's a mix of both. And, bro, you telling me we are not creating enough. Trust me, we are creating a lot. But the problem has been the finishing. We haven't been able to finish our chances, top corner. You remember how many clear cut chances Franco has missed? I don't know, Vini has missed.
That's
Bro,
true.
I'm telling you, we have created a lot. In
That's
some
true.
games, the finishing disgusting from every player. Disgusting finishing, bro.
That's
The whole
true. I
game.
can remember against Marseille, that was one of the big
There you
problems that
go.
we
So
had.
we are creating top corner. The problem has been the finishing, but I think slowly, these people will grow into their game. The further the season go, I think all of them will improve even more. They will be even more familiar with Xabi Alonso's tactics and what he wants, and
I
all of
I
that.
can I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I'm very excited to see how the season ends or how like when we get to like December, how we are like compared to when we started the season. Now, obviously, we got the Clasico coming after the international break. That's going to be a very big test for us. I'm very excited to see how we do against Barcelona, especially at the Bernabeu. Do you think this season we're going to be able to stay on side? Because last season against them at the Bernabeu, Mbappe was offside like freaking 8 or 9 times in the first half already. So I'm very excited to see how we do with that. Now, if you don't mind, we could take a look at the games that we have coming after the international break and see how you think we can give our opinions on how you think we're gonna do for the upcoming games and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm a
we can do that because we have a very tough period coming up. Yeah, like October and November. These 2 months, they are tough games. Tough
Yeah,
games.
I'm gonna put them on the screen right now. So you could see here we have Hetafe. That's gonna be our first game back from the international break, and then
Yes.
after that is Juventus away.
No, Juventus at home.
Oh yeah, Juventus at home. My bad. Juventus
Getafe
at
is
home.
away. So
Yeah,
Getafe away is a very tough game.
right.
Don't forget, very tough game. I'm telling you, Getafe, majority of the times they get their points from their home games. This
That's
is how
true.
they survive in La Liga.
That's true.
Their home, I'm telling you, it's a tiny ground, very hostile. And Getafe barely plays football. We all
That's
know
true.
Getafe barely plays football. They will defend with everyone. At the
Mm-hmm.
same time, they will mix in some martial arts in there as well. Trust me, they will kick the life out of you. I have seen enough away Getafe games, yeah? They will kick the life out of you. This is what they would do. Anything they can do to you and get away with it, they're gonna do it. Trust me. Even
Yeah,
last season, I remember the game against Barcelona, Barcelona versus Getafe away. Yeah,
yeah.
the manager subbed in a player just to mess around with the Barca players. The guy wasn't even like playing football. He was just trolling the Barca players, trying to rattle them.
But I think for a small
Crazy thing.
team, I think that that's a good way to go about it because all that matters for them is like if they can get like a draw, that's
That's
gonna
a
be a good
win.
result for them.
That's a
That's the
win.
way to go. So, like you said, Etafe away is gonna be a
But we
very
have to
difficult game at
again.
Madrid.
We have to smash them. I don't
Yeah,
care Real
of
Madrid. I
course,
don't care
of
Xabi
course,
Alonso. I want 2-3-0
of
Getafe away.
course.
This is what another Levante. This is what I want to see. Another Levante away.
Like,
Okay, give me another Levante away performance against Getafe away as well, and then let's go to the Clasico. No problem.
yeah, I'd love to see that, but I pray that all the players that we send on like international duty come back safely because I think Vini's gone. Camavinga surprisingly is gone, and Tramin is not.
True,
Um,
I don't mind. Let the guy rest.
no, I don't mind it at all. I
Let
don't.
the
I don't
guy
mind.
rest.
Of course. I'm happy
Fresh for
also
these
that Fede
upcoming
didn't
games
go.
after the international break. Mawala, 2 weeks just rest and just train. No
Yeah,
games, nothing. Be in the facilities, getting massage every day. Mawala,
right.
eating good food every day. Just rest. Get
I,
more even. Get even better connection with the manager. Not there are
again,
not a lot of people around now, but get even closer to the manager.
yeah,
He played in your position, Chouameni. Yeah, Jabi
that's true. That's
Alonso
true.
played in your position. You should go and just stick to him and
That's
let him
true.
teach you everything he knows. Okay,
I mean, we,
that's
we can
his
see the
position. He
difference
knows that
already.
position the best. Trust me.
Yeah, we can see the difference already with Trameni because last season you had a lot of criticism and stuff like that, and you didn't play a good season. I mean, nobody played well last season, of course, but Trameni was like maybe the baddest or something. But this season already, you could see the difference that Zabi Alonso has made in this guy's life. So that's good. Now, after Getafe and Juventus, that's when we got the Clasico at home. That's gonna be like maybe the biggest test so far this season.
We have to win.
We of course we have to win. Of course, I don't think there's a question about it.
We have to win our respect and dignity back.
Yeah, definitely,
The
definitely.
streak needs to end here. I don't want to see Barcelona winning against Real Madrid for the fifth game in a row. Real Madrid, if you have any dignity in you, if you have any shame in you, defend with your life.
But I
This is
gotta
our
say,
home stadium. Wait a second, bro. Wait a second, popcorn.
I'm gonna
Let me
let you do
cook,
your
my brother.
thing. I'm gonna let
Let
you do
me
your
cook.
thing.
This is our home. Santiago Bernabeu. If I see Lamine Yamal and these pricks dancing in our home again, Jabi Alonso, I will be Jabi out immediately. I don't want to see any of this stuff. Yeah, Atletico Madrid lost. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, even though it was embarrassing to concede 5 goals against Atletico Madrid. These pricks, Atletico Madrid. When was the last time these pricks even scored 5 goals in the game, Mabala? They scored 5 goals on us? Forget about it. Redeem yourself. You got the 3 pointers against Villarreal. I want to see 3 points against Getafe away. I want to see 3 points against Juventus in the Champions League. Yeah, comfortable victory against Juventus. I want to see 3 points versus FC piece of shit Barcelona. Get me the 3 points against these dirt bags, Barbara. Don't let me down, yeah? Last season, you let me down 4 times. You embarrassed me. I had to hold from these pricks 4 times in one season. Okay? If you go and lose again, I'm telling you, I will be cussing all of you out. I will be cussing everyone at the club. From the top to the bottom, I will be cussing you out, and I will be saying all the fucking players out immediately. The manager as well out, Mawala. Because the manager, maybe this is his first El Clasico, yeah? But these players that are playing on the pitch, you pricks, you have lost 4 games against them. Don't go and bend over against them again. Don't do that to me for the second season in a row. Yeah, if you go and bend over against Barcelona for the 5th time in a row, you're not fit to wear this jersey over here. Trust me, Mawara, you're not worthy of wearing this jersey. So it's up to you. It's up to you now. Let's
I
go.
gotta say this. I gotta say this. I have my problem with Madrid specifically because it's not only Barcelona that we've been bending over for. All the big teams in Europe have been bending us over. Remember Arsenal, then we face PSG, then Atletico Madrid. Then if we play Barcelona and we get clapped again, bro, that would be a big problem. Liverpool last season killed us in the Champions League, and I think it wasn't it like 2 times. So I don't remember. I don't care.
Once.
Like like this time, bro.
W-
This time, I mean, yeah, it was once because they switched to the whatever league phase in the Champions League and stuff like that. But I don't care what we got going on against Barcelona, against Juventus. I want to win. I would love like this
You
if we
don't
could
care
beat
what we
both of
got
them.
going on against Barcelona. My brother,
No,
in
no,
my
no. I'm
opinion,
saying
that's the
I
most
don't
important
care.
game of the season.
No, I'm saying
That's
like
the most important
I
game
don't
of the
care
season.
how. I don't care how we feel. I don't care if we mad. If we have. I don't care. I don't care what happens. I don't care if we gotta play in one leg or whatever it is. We
We
gotta go
have to
win.
win.
We gotta win. We gotta
We
win
have to
against
win that game.
both Barcelona and Juventus. Both Barcelona and we got Liverpool after that. We got Liverpool after that. Time for
Top corner.
revenge at
Top
Anfield.
corner. Win all the games.
All
This
of
is
them.
Real Madrid. I don't
All of
care who
them.
we face. I don't care who we face. This is Real Madrid. My expectation would be 3 pointers from every game. Even if you win 15 games in a row and you lose one, I'm still gonna be pissed off. I'm telling you this right now. I don't care. Okay, you can call me deluded, delusional. I don't know, whatever you want. Call me whatever you want. I've been supporting this club for over 20 years. Okay, this is my 24th season. I'm watching Real Madrid play. So you can call me whatever you want, but these are my expectations from this club. I want to see trophies. You gave me a dry season, yeah. Sahara Desert season you gave me last year. I need
Very
the
bad.
ocean this season, Mawala. Bring all the trophies. Bring all of them. I want all of them. Like Pokemon, I want to catch them all. I don't
Very
care,
bad.
Mawala.
Last season was a disgrace. Last season was just a disgrace. I can remember like 2 games. The one against Dortmund where we won 5-2, and maybe the Manchester City one. They sold us they sold us dreams, bro, in that Man City game when we beat Man City at the Bernabeu and stuff like that,
Yes.
just to get freaking humiliated by Arsenal after. Bruh, last season was a joke. But let's come back to the conversation that we're having. We got Liverpool away. Now, obviously, Liverpool is not having the best form in the world. Okay, it's at Anfield, but come on. How do you think we'll do in that game? How do you think against Anfield, against Liverpool we'll do at Anfield?
As a Real Madrid fan, okay, as a long time Real Madrid fan, I don't fear Anfield. I've seen Real Madrid beat up Liverpool at 5-2 at Anfield.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yeah. So, but Anfield, okay, they beat us last season. Okay, I understand that. And Liverpool fans, of course, they got gassed. But my friends, don't forget all of the games before that. But what we had dusted them away. 2 Champions League finals.
Yeah.
I don't know, 5-2 in the quarterfinals at their home. Imagine they scored even 2 goals against us. We scored 5 against them in the same game. People talk about Anfield. So Anfield wasn't rocking after 2-0. It was rocking, but Real Madrid switched. We switched gear, yeah? We smashed. So Liverpool, we need to remind them again who their true father in the Champions League are,
Exactly
This is
what I'm
what we have to
saying.
do. So no, Liverpool. I don't care, even if they are playing good, I'm used to slapping this team up bad. Yeah, like treating them like a joke. This is what I'm used to seeing when I see games between Real Madrid and Liverpool. I remember 2008 they beat us, yes, and they won, I don't know, 4-0, I think. But since then, until last season, we had beaten them in all games we have faced them.
Yeah.
All of them, multiple times in the Champions League. I'm telling you, even 2 Champions League finals we faced them. With Jurgen Klopp, I don't know, all of that. So, Liverpool fans, you will get a friendly reminder as well, hopefully, this season, yeah? Especially Kylian Mbappe. You got embarrassed at Anfield last season, Mawada.
Oh,
They made a meme out of you. You're breakdancing on your head. Revenge, okay?
time for
Barcelona as
revenge.
well. They laughed at your face. They lifted trophies in front of your face. Your first season in Real Madrid jersey, Mawada, you are going and losing all their Clásicos. Yeah, your first season, Mawala. You have been waiting to wear the Real Madrid jersey for so long, and the club had been waiting for so long to see you wear the Real Madrid jersey, and then you go and lose all their clásicos. I know you scored a hat trick in the last one, but Mawala, this time I
This
need
time
another
should be
hat
different.
trick. Give me another hat trick in this one too. Yeah, why not? Why not? Last El Clasico we played was 4-3. And I'm telling you, we had donkeys in there in the defense.
That's
Lucas
true.
Vasquez. And these fucking pricks are playing against Barcelona. And we still came out of that game 4-3. But
I,
I'm
I
telling you,
thought we was
now
gonna win that game actually.
I thought that so, but of course, these bottle jobs, Mawada, they bend over and oil up immediately. Lucas Vasquez and Dani Ceballos are gifting Barcelona free goals. Free goals, Mawada. As soon as they put us a bit under pressure, we bend over immediately. We crumble immediately. Real
My
Madrid,
God.
if I see you crumble like that against Barcelona this season, I'm telling you, I will have major, major problems with you guys. I don't care you're Mbappe. I don't care who you are. If you go and bend over against Barcelona 5 games in a row, Mawada, I don't want you in my club. I need people to are willing to like truly die out there to defend the honor of the badge, Mawada. If you're not willing to do that, just hand over the shirt to someone else. Yeah? And just go and chase your career somewhere else, Mawada. Don't waste our time.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Even after we lost 5-2 against Atletico Madrid, I'm looking at the Barca game coming. Honestly, looking at Barca too, I'm not scared of them. I think that's a game we should. I'm not gonna say easily. I'm not gonna say easily, but that's a game we should go and win. Like honestly, because last season our
Yes.
problem was we could score 4 goals, we could score 5 goals if we wanted in the game, but could keep the
Clean
other team
sheet.
from scoring? Yeah, could we keep a clean sheet? But this season, we could see
No
the
way.
difference. We could see the difference. You know what I'm saying? And the big problem we had against Atletico Madrid was the fact that they were crossing nonstop. And for some reason, we can't deal with crosses at all. But Barcelona is not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So
They
if we could,
can.
yeah, you said they can?
They can with Lewandowski. Trust
They
me,
can.
bro, they can. If they have Yamal in there, Yamal can make easy crosses for Lewandowski. Trust me.
I'm saying, okay, maybe they can, but it's not like that's not going to be their game plan, if you see what I mean. Because you could obviously see, like, Atletico Madrid was coming into this game, like, the only way they knew that they was going to get anything out of that game was going to be to cross the ball to Solo.
Yes.
Get everybody in the box and try to cross it. You know what I'm saying? But that's not going to be Barcelona's game plan. Maybe that would be the game plan if at the end of the game they're losing, if you see what I mean. But they're
Yes.
not gonna come into that game to just cross the ball. You know what I'm saying? So if I think in that game we can control the game, we can do do good, score a bunch of goals. I think our defense can do a good job and maybe not get a clean sheet, but that game could end easily like a 3-1 or a 3-2, and we could get the win. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care how we win. I just need to win. Yeah? Just beat them. That's the only thing that I'm asking you. I don't care if it's 1-0 or 10-0. Of course, if you give me a high scoring win against them, I would be
That
very,
would be the
very
best.
thankful.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
would be
god,
very, very thankful. But trust me, if you just win, I'm not gonna be complaining. If we are going to the El Clasico game already 2 points above them, you beat them, we are 5 points above them. I don't care even
amazing.
if it's 1-0. And it's the shittiest goal you have seen in your life. The luckiest goal you have seen in your life. Even just a penalty. Yeah, they want to call him a pen Mawada. Let us pour some salt into their face like that. Just get a penalty. Win 1-0 with that penalty goal, Mbappe. Trust me, if we win against them like that, it's going to burn even more. Yeah, they're going to be crying so much about the VAR. I don't know, Madrid. Oh, the referee helped you. This is what I want. Trust me, top corner. Yeah, this type of wins, it will burn in them even more.
That's true.
Even
That's
more,
true.
bro. Even more. Trust me. They will be rattled. All of them will be rattled bad.
That's true. That's true.
So give me 1-0 with a penalty goal and Mbappe, and I'm gonna be happy.
That's true. But honestly, though, talking about Barca for a minute, they haven't been the same that they was last season, honestly.
No,
And I don't think they faced any big opposition that could give them something to worry about. And now that they face Sevilla, I'm not saying Sevilla is the big team or anything, but you can see that they struggle a lot.
they didn't get away with it this time. They
No,
had gotten away with it multiple times this season, Okay, and I'm telling you, even if they lost against PSG, they got away with it.
That's
The
true.
the
That's true.
PSG game should have been easily another Sevilla, and
Easily.
easily another Sevilla lost like 4-1. Something it should have easily been one of that. And I'm telling you, PSG, they were toothless. And Baye, I don't know, Mayulu, and these people
Yeah.
playing, and they still win. They still win. And there is no excuses for Barcelona fans. Yamal was out there, Pedri, De Jong, Yamal, all of these men.
Everybody was there.
Yeah,
Everybody
now
was
all of a
present.
sudden Rafinha is Ronaldinho. All of a
That's what
sudden
I'm
he's
saying.
Ronaldinho. He's been shit this season, anyways. Barca fans, he's been shit this season. Come on, man. All of you guys have been roasting him too. Yeah, don't get mad at me because I'm just telling you the truth. You have been fucking roasting him too, Mabara. So don't get mad at me. But I'm telling you, there are no excuses. Nuno Mendes killed them. Okay, he killed them. Like, okay, he Yamal was killing the game the first 10, 15 minutes of the game, but
I
then
don't think
after
it
that,
was even 10, 15. I think it was like the first 5 minutes. And then it disappeared.
the other guy though, Nuno Mendes, he clean up. He clean up. So this is what happened, and I'm telling you, Barcola, he missed like three sitters, three 1v1s versus the keeper. He's not even hitting the target. Okay, do you really think if Ousmane Dembele and these people get these chances? You think he's gonna shoot like that, like Barcola? He, bro,
I,
that's a goal.
I,
That would be a goal.
I think Barcola is Dembele, like the before, the before. Like when Dembele was couldn't
Barcola is
score
like
nothing.
Vini. Barcola is like Vini from 2000 and I would say 19,
Same thing, same thing,
1920.
same
He can
thing.
dribble and he's fast, but when he gets to the penalty box, he's dog
Bruh, this guy.
shit.
This guy, I,
Simple,
I be
bro.
watching PSG in the Champions League. This guy honestly pisses me off. Like, he'll take on everybody and then get 1v1 with the keeper and then just do something like you'll be like, what the hell? Like, what was that? But I guess it is what it is. But Nuno Mendes, for example, if next season, for example, we have Carreras, we're happy with it. You know what I'm saying? If there's a world where we could get Nuno Mendes for like 90 million, are you going for it? I
Look,
mean, it's a left
this
back.
is
It's a
only
left
this
back.
is only fantasy we are talking about, yeah, right now. Because after what happened between Real Madrid and PSG when it comes to Mbappe, the president of PSG, Nasser El Khelaïfi, and the president of Real Madrid, Florentino Perez, they don't see eye to eye.
They're
So
not
they will
friends.
never do business with each other. Now, it doesn't matter how much money Real Madrid bring. Okay? Like even if the player is saying, obviously, I want to go to Real Madrid, they will not give it to Real Madrid. Just look at Mbappe. Mbappe said for many years he wanted to go to Real Madrid. They even bring the France president to convince the guy to stay at PSG, Mawara. So this is what they are doing. I'm telling you, it will be no business between Real Madrid and PSG. But if I could get Nuno Mendes and I could get Vitinha,
Perfect.
Carreras, I like Carreras, but I'm telling you, if I can get Nuno Mendes, Mawara, goodbye. I don't care what. I don't care. I only care about my team. Nuno Mendes, he will improve our team when it comes to the left back position. Yeah, Carreras, you're good, but you're not Nuno Mendes.
No
Okay.
chance.
So
No
if I can
chance.
have the best left back in the world there, of course I'm gonna take that. It's nothing personal against Carreras. And Vitinha, I would take him in a heartbeat. Just imagine
Heartbeat.
if we had Vitinha. If we had Vitinha, I would say, but that's tough though. Who would you drop and
Honestly,
put
it's not
Vitinha in
tough.
there?
It's not really tough. I think that's something I was saying that in one of my videos, talking about midfield and stuff like that. Madrid fans are gonna have to get used to the fact that Valverde is gonna have to be dropped at some point. If we're gonna
Valverde
keep
has to be
playing,
right back, my
if we're
opinion.
gonna keep playing, okay, now you we could talk about that. If we're gonna keep playing like the way Xabi Alonso wants to play, it's either Valverde is gonna be a right back, or if we play the 3-5-2, it could be a right wing back. Because I can, you could say whatever you want. Valverde himself could do the job that Trent and Carvalho are doing, both of them. He could be the perfect right wing back for us because he used to play winger and he can play right back. So if you put that together, he could be a right
He
wing back.
can't
You know what I'm
really
saying?
pass like Trent.
He
That's
can't
the
really pass
honest truth.
like Trent, but he can defend and he
He
can
can
pass.
defend better than Trent, yes.
Yeah, and he can create. You know what I'm saying? So
And
it's
he's
either
much, much faster than Trent too.
That's
much
true.
faster.
That's true.
In the Villarreal game, he saved. Look, Mabara, I know I troll a lot online, yeah. You have seen my content, you have
Yeah,
seen me
yeah.
on the camera. But I love to troll these people and rattle them. But at the same time, I'm not a donkey when I watch these games. I see everything that happens on that pitch. Yeah, I've been watching football for a long time. I'm seeing what happens out there. Valverde, he saved us couple of times against Villarreal. I'm telling you, if we had like Trent or Carvajal there, they're not getting into that position. They would be left behind because none of them have that pace. Yeah, even our center backs, they were already done. And Valverde came out of nowhere because that pace, I'm telling you, I have seen gaps between our midfield and our defense too. We want to talk about Barcelona high line. Let's be honest here. We play a high line too. Whether you want
Kind
to
of,
accept
yeah.
it or not, Real Madrid is playing a high line, and I'm telling you that high line got exposed against Villarreal once in the first half. Courtois
Yeah,
saved us. In
yeah.
the second half as well, he got exposed a couple of times. I'm telling you, but Valverde he saved us. Mawada, when Pepe was driving on that side, if Nicolas Pepe can drive like that on that side, do you really think Lamine Yamal can drive on that side? He would drive 10 times better than Pepe.
I
So I'm
agree.
telling you, we have to be careful too. Otherwise,
I
he
agree.
can end bad. He can end bad.
I agree.
Carreras, he has to step it up. I'm telling you, Carreras in the last 2-3 games, he has been poor.
Yeah,
He
very
has to
poor.
step it. He
Very poor.
started the season very well.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
Since
Mabala,
Atletico
okay.
Madrid, it's been not bad. It's been
Atletico
not good.
Madrid, he got violated.
100,
Sensor,
bruh.
Mabala,
He
sensor
was
counted,
absent.
yeah.
He was not there. He
No, he
was
was
not
there. He
there.
was getting
He was on the
violated.
pitch, but he was absent. Like you could say, like if you like, let me say it like this: he was on the pitch, but if you took him out, the same things would have that happened to him would have happened
He
anyway.
got cooked bad. He
He
got
got
cooked
cooked.
bad.
He got cooked.
And since then, look, I need him to step it up. Okay, in reality, I need all of them to step it up. Like
Yeah,
Mbappe as well, Mabala. He has
he
look,
wasn't good
bro.
in
I have
against
very high
Villarreal.
expectations. I know Mbappe has been killing it with the goals and stuff, yeah. But
Yeah.
again, I have seen you miss open goal against Kairat. You missed,
Oh my God,
Kylian,
bro.
Kylian. Mawala, I need you to feast. I need minimum 50 goals this season. This is what I want. You scored 40 something last season. I need 50 this season.
I
You
think he's
score
already at
50 this
10, right?
season. If he scores 50 this season, next season I'm gonna demand 60. This is who I am, Mawala. I'm used to seeing Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo 50 goals for breakfast. He would smash, clean up, clean up. I've seen hat trick against Atletico Madrid couple of times. You think we go and lose? I've seen him hat trick at Vanda Metropolitano twice.
Bruh.
Twice I have seen him score a hat trick against Atletico Madrid, yeah, at Vanda Metropolitano. Smash, Mawala. This is what he has done. Killed.
But
2011-12, Mawala. He killed. Even Courtois was in goal for Atletico Madrid them times.
that's right, right. Free kick.
Smashed. He scored two of his most beautiful goals in his career again in that game.
Yeah.
The free kick, of course, the legendary free kick, Mawala Courtois just standing there watching
That
the
free
ball.
kick was nasty, bro.
The
Nasty.
second goal as well, I remember. Look, the second goal, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Look, the game began, okay? And we got that free kick. Ronaldo scored that free kick. It was 1-0. Then the whole first half, it was 1-0. He ended 1-0. Second half began. In the beginning of the second half, Atletico Madrid, they equalized with Falcao header. Okay? Falcao jumped, bro. That guy, he jumped between Ramos and Pepe and he hit the ball in. And it was 1-1. I was like, damn. Atletico, it was like the first season they had that, like they were like pushing for the title too in the La Liga. Yeah, with Diego Simeone. Imagine Diego Simeone was the manager even them times. Yeah, and Ronaldo in the second half immediately with that goal, bah, outside of the box with the knuckle ball. You know his signature shot as well. The ball goes up and then dips down like that. He scored the 2-1, and then I remember we got the penalty. He scored the 3-1 as well, and then he made an assist for Jose Callejon, and he scored the fourth one. We won that game 4-1. Bro, I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah, and that's like I don't know,
Bruh, you've
14
been
years
watching
ago.
football like since I wasn't even born. So I mean, I
Yeah,
remember
that's
that
like
game, but I don't
14 years.
remember it like that.
No, that's like 14 years ago. I remember it, bro. Clear,
I was a
clear,
kid.
clear, my brother. That's
Right.
2011. I started watching 2002.
What?
2011, bro. But
But
I
how
already
old are
watched.
you? Let's be for real. How old are you, bro?
I'm 31.
Oh my god. Bruh,
Yes.
I'm a
Yes, my
kid.
brother.
But
And you?
anyway,
How old are you? You're young.
bruh, I just turned 22.
Just turned 22. It's fine, bro. I can teach you about the. I can teach you the history of the club. No worries. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can help you
yeah.
out. I can help you out. Don't worry about it. I got
But
all the
yeah,
information, my friend.
you got everything.
Right
You talking
here.
about goals like that happened 2011 like it was yesterday. I can do that. I can
Because
do
my
that.
brother, I was sitting and watching those games. I'm not gonna forget about those moments. You know,
I
like you think I'm
agree. I
gonna forget
agree.
about those moments? Uh, let me tell you another one. Malaga away. Yeah, Malaga away in the same season. Top corner. Malaga away. Ronaldo, he scored a hat trick in that game as well. In the first half, he scored a hat trick. Yeah, the first one, like he scored even a goal with a back heel. And then in the same season, yeah, in the same season, we played Rayo Vallecano away. Rayo Vallecano away. We won that game 1-0, and he scored a Ronaldo, he scored a mad one. We crossed the corner, okay? We crossed the ball from a corner. And then he
Hmm.
hit all the players like that. And Ronaldo, he has his back towards the goal. He's not even seeing the goal. And he just back heels it and he goes in the bottom corner like that. Bro, it was crazy stuff. I'm telling you, we won that game 1-0 as well that season.
I can remember that
Madness.
goal. I can remember that goal, but I can remember who we was playing. I can not remember stuff like that. Because I remember seeing that goal. I remember I don't remember watching that game, but I remember seeing that goal. But I
No,
can
I
remember
watched
who
that
we
game.
was against, what year was, or none of that. But you remember in games, bro. I can do that.
But I watched them. Maybe you have seen highlights from them.
Yeah, I've seen highlights.
I have watched them on the TV while the game
That
was going on, but I was
that is
watching.
honestly different. That's different. Seeing highlights and actually watching the game, it's completely different. So I can
Yeah,
get
you
that
will
part.
not forget about them.
I
You're
can
not
get
gonna
that
forget
part.
about them.
The maybe the oldest Madrid game I can remember was 2014 when Ronaldo scored a back heel against Valencia in the 2-2 draw. Di Maria cross.
Yes.
Yeah, I can remember those goals, or maybe
But
the
that
header
season, you don't
against
remember
Barca.
the Champions League?
I remember the Champions League final, of course. Like who
Only
doesn't
the Champions League
remember
final.
that?
The other games?
I remember Bayern against Madrid, where he scored like two goals. Ramos scored two goals. I remember
Yeah.
those games. I remember those
The
games.
home game, we won 1-0 with the Benzema goal.
I don't remember that.
Coentrao assist.
I
Listen,
don't remember that.
Coentrao assist, yeah, in the first half of the game as well. Coentrao assist.
I don't remember that.
Benzema goal, that's 1-0. And then
Like if you
we
if you
went
ask me the
away.
second one, I'll tell you everything that happened in the second one. But the first one,
The first one,
mm-mm.
1-0. We won 1-0 at home. Okay? 1-0. Coentrao assist. Benzema, Coentrao, he just drive the ball into the penalty box and Benzema just tapped it in. That
Bruh, I
was the
don't
first goal.
remember that. I don't remember that. Wait, that game didn't end 1-1.
No, 1-0.
I can remember, bro. I can remember.
1-0. No, 1-0. We won 1-0. I remember 1-0.
Well, my brother, you know the history. If you tell me
Yeah,
it
yeah, with
ended
the
one
Benzema
nil
goal. With the
one
Benzema
nil
goal.
it
I remember
was.
this one. I remember
One
this
nil it
one.
was.
I remember this one because it was like only 1-0 and people were saying, okay, you are going Allianz Arena. Okay. I remember that
So
like
they've been
three
talking
seasons
trash
before
since
that.
since like the whole days. They've been talking trash since the whole days.
Because look, top corner to the season 2011, 2012. Okay. I'm telling you, that's the one of the most dangerous Real Madrid I've seen throughout
Mourinho,
all
Real
these
Madrid.
20 something years. Yeah. That year, I'm telling you. We did it. We got knocked out in the Champions League on penalties against Bayern Munich. Okay, in that penalty shootout, Mabada, Ronaldo missed penalty, Kaká missed penalty, Sergio Ramos skied the ball. We missed 3 penalties in that game. Neuer saved from both Ronaldo and Kaká. Okay, he saved both of their penalties, Mabada, in that game at Santiago Bernabeu too. But imagine we won the La Liga against Pep Guardiola Barcelona, and it was the First time ever a team has reached 100 points. Big up Decor Dazzle, my
They
brother, in the chat.
Codazo.
Big up yourself. But I'm telling you, that season, we should have won the Champions League too. We were very unlucky we got knocked out in the Champions League against Bayern Munich that
Yeah,
season. And then
that
season after
season.
that, we got smashed against Dortmund. Robert
Right,
Lewandowski, 4 goals,
right.
brother.
Those
But
see
then we won.
those games, like it's like then so the thing with those games is I didn't watch them personally, like for a bunch of different reasons, but like I can remember the atmosphere when those games were playing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a kid, I didn't, and nobody in my family really watched the game at the time. Like I was the
Yeah.
only one interested, so I can remember the atmosphere of the neighbors when the goals happen. Like I can ask what happened, and they would tell me, okay, Madrid got scored on or something like that, or we missed penalty and stuff like that. Now I know exactly. I've seen it. I've seen the highlights. I've seen the games and stuff. So I know it now. But at the time, I didn't watch the games. I didn't watch the games. But
But I got forced to be a Madridista, like not really forced, but when I was a kid, my grandfather introduced me to Real Madrid because he was a Madridista too. So I
that's
was
good
like
for
8 years
you.
old, when I started watching with
Good
him.
for you, bro. I
My
wish my
first
parents
game, my
introduced me to
first ever
Madrid.
Real Madrid game is the Champions League final from season 2001, 2002, when Zidane scored the volley goal. That's the first Real Madrid game I ever watched in my life.
That's crazy. I can. I wasn't born. I
No,
was,
I was 8 years old them times, my friend.
bro. I wasn't born when that game was being played, bro. So
So
you've
there
been
you
a
go.
fan. You've been a fan for a minute now. You've been a fan
Yeah,
for a
this is the
minute.
24th season I'm watching.
Right, you've seen it all. You've seen it all. But I know that during them times you wasn't winning Champions League like left and right or winning.
Nothing.
Maybe you wasn't winning La Liga
12
too.
years, bro. Look. Imagine the first ever Real Madrid game I watched. Real Madrid won a Champions League, okay, with the Zidane volley, and
Yeah.
Real Madrid won the Champions League. So the Champions League final of that season, it was my first ever Real Madrid game I watched.
Hmm.
And then after that, for 12 years straight, I'm watching the Real Madrid in the Champions League, and we are getting knocked out in the round of 16. We're not even reaching semi-finals, brother. We are losing to, I don't know, Olympic Lyon is knocking out Real Madrid. Roma is knocking out Real Madrid. Juve is knocking out Real Madrid. Liverpool is knocking out Real Madrid. But what's going on? Yeah, even my grandfather passed away, my brother. Real Madrid still keep losing. Yeah, my grandfather passed away.
My bad, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
My
laughing.
grandfather passed away, and he wanted to see Real Madrid win the 10th Champions League. Okay,
Well, that's why.
but
That's why the La Decima was so important.
yeah, look, he passed away, and I think 4 years after no, wait, he passed away in 2007. So 7 years after he passed
7
away,
years
Real
after,
Madrid
yeah.
finally won the 10th one. And I watched that game, and I have to be honest, it was very emotional game.
Very,
But
very. I
yeah,
can get that. I can get
when
that,
I
bro.
went
I
to
can get that.
Bernabeu as well, it was emotional there too. Bro, it was
Okay.
crazy. I'm telling you, you will feel like you're in a, I don't know, it's like fantasy world.
Oh my
You are
God.
there,
I mean,
and
I
then you
can
see
imagine.
bro, it's so the stadium as well is so big. Okay, it's so big, and when you go, you have to go the stadium tour. You have to go to the stadium tour. You book it online, and then you can go and visit the club's museum. You're gonna see Ballon d'Ors there. You're gonna see Champions League room with all the Champions League trophies in
Can you
there. You
touch
can go
them?
take picture. You can go take picture. You can do whatever you want, bro. You will
Okay.
see a jersey, framed up jersey is like almost 100 years old. Real Madrid jersey,
Okay.
like Alfredo Di Stefano jersey, like from the first Champions League from 1950. The jerseys there
Yeah.
in the museum.
My
It
God,
was
that's a
crazy, bro.
dream.
I was there, and then I went to the game, and I had a very good seat. I can show you maybe here where I
That's a
was sitting.
dream, bro. While you looking for that picture, let me answer to that guy's question real quick. Can
Go
Bellingham
ahead,
and
go ahead.
Arda play in the same lineup? Honestly, I see
Yes,
it. Bellingham can play in the midfield and Arda play as a right winger instead of Mastensono. But the thing is, Mastensono is playing so good too because it's very hard to take him out. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a problem for Zabi Alonso to deal with. But at the same time, it's a good problem to have when you have players performing and players on the bench that can give you something. You know what I'm saying? So It's a
Franco
good
is
thing.
only 18 years old. He can rotate. Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't need to start every game. He can hold bench in some games too. I know he has been amazing and stuff, but this is Real Madrid. There is
yeah.
competition. Yeah, it's not like the other people are bums we are talking about here. They are very good players too, and they have already done more than you at the club too. Yeah, so Franco, he has to be patient. Yeah, he can't
Yeah,
be demanding to start every game. He just arrived. He
I can
just
agree. I
arrived.
can
Yeah,
agree
he's
with
playing
that.
good. But he's getting a lot of minutes, so there is nothing to complain. If you want to sit on the bench for 1 or 2 games, Barbara, you have to just accept it from the manager. It is
Honestly,
what it is.
I didn't even expect Franco to start any game
Look,
this season.
look how close I was sitting to the pitch.
Wait, so you went like that was last season, bruh?
Yeah,
What? Did we win that game against
yes,
Atletico
1
Bilbao?
0. 1-0. Valverde banger at the end of the game.
Oh yeah, but you could touch the players from here.
No, not really, because I had the stewards in front of me.
Oh yeah, I mean
But it
obviously,
was,
yeah.
I'm telling you, it was crazy experience. It was
But
actually crazy
how
experience.
much would somebody pay to get those types of seats at the Bernabeu, bruh? That must be expensive.
Yeah, yeah, not so much to be honest, or maybe it was expensive. I paid around like 300 euros for that ticket.
I mean that's okay. I mean for a ticket in the US, I mean for the games I would go to, that's maybe a little bit more expensive, but I would pay it.
Look here, Jude Bellingham. Look, can you see? There you go.
Yeah, I can see it. Bruh, that is nice, bruh. That is nice
Yeah,
thing
it
to
was
have on
crazy.
your
I'm telling you,
phone.
it was mad experience. Actually, it was mad experience. Um, I'm gonna go the Madrid derby in March this season too.
Yeah,
Next
I would
year,
love to see a game like that, and that's gonna be a good game to watch because revenge.
it's gonna be at Bernabeu. So I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to the Bernabeu for that game. Actually,
bro,
this
I would
season, I
love
have to
that.
go.
I would love that. I would love that, bro. Now,
You're based in where? You're based in US.
I'm in the US in Orlando, bro. The only game, La Liga game I'm gonna be able to watch for some stupid reason is Barcelona and Villarreal in Miami, bro. For some stupid, I don't get that part. I don't
It's
get it.
about
Why
money,
would a
bro.
La Liga
Money
game be
talks.
played in Miami out of all places? I would
Money
get it if
talks.
maybe it
Yeah.
was in Europe or something, but in
No, but I can
Miami,
understand why it is in Miami though, because look, bro. I know I'm based in Europe. Okay, but I know about US too. I'm not a dumbass. I know Miami is basically Latin America, babala.
that's
Spanish
true.
people, yeah,
That's true.
Hispanic people. Miami, 90% is Hispanic people, babala, from Cuba, Mexico, everywhere.
That's true.
Yeah. So these people they support Barcelona and La Liga. They watch La Liga. It's a Spanish league speaking Spanish. Yeah, you want to bring two Spanish teams? Of course, you're gonna go bring it to the town which is dominated by Hispanic people.
That's true.
So
That
you're
is
not
true.
gonna go bring it to Washington D.C. Blah. You expect people to show up? It's not gonna happen. Yeah? But if you bring it to Miami with all the Cubans and Mexicans and big up the whole Latin America, all of them. Yeah, big up all of them. I have nothing but love for all of them.
Yeah.
But of course, all of them are there, so they're gonna go and watch the game. You know how
Yeah,
it is, bro. They love football too.
I'm planning of going to that game, but I would love if Villarreal could do us a favor and get a few
Don't
points. You
get
know what
your
I'm
hopes
saying?
up. Yeah.
Nah, I
Look,
mean
if it was
Villarreal is not
Villarreal
bad. Let's
away,
be honest.
if it was the true Villarreal away, I would say there are hopes that Barcelona would drop some points in that game. But now the home advantage for Villarreal is not there anymore. Who
I can
supports
agree.
Villarreal in US?
I can
You go
agree.
ahead and tell me, Mawada. Bring
I
me
will
one
support them.
Villarreal fan that is based in US.
I will personally go. I would pay people to go support Villarreal with me, bruh.
Mawada, you should buy a Villarreal jersey for that game.
I will. I'm going. I'm going. I was talking to my friends yesterday at school and stuff. We planning on going to Miami for that game. I just don't know. I don't know if they playing it the same day was originally gonna be played. So I'm waiting to get that information. But I'm definitely going to that game in Miami and stuff. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, bruh, if Villarreal could do us that favor, that would be one of the best things that I've experienced, bruh. Honestly.
Any type of misery and any type of them dropping points, either it's a draw or a loss, I take all of them.
I would
Yeah,
take
I take all of
anything.
them.
That
Any
guy
Babara,
said,
as the only
No,
thing
go
that I
ahead, go ahead.
want, look, the only thing that I want is for them to not get the 3 points. Yeah, sorry, sometimes my English, my what I get stuck is
Nah,
my
you
third
good.
language. I'm doing my best.
It's my third language too.
So there you go. Uh, but I'm telling you, as long as they don't get the 3 points, I'm gonna be a happy man. Yeah, that's all I need, Mawara. Get 1 point or zero. Just keep doing that. And I'm telling you, I understand that it's business and it's about the money. Yeah, and La Liga, and these people, they don't care. They only care about the money. That's why they're accepting this. Villarreal as well. They are giving away the home advantage for what? For money. Okay, they had to sell Jeremy Pino, their best player, their homegrown player, Mawara. They had to sell him for like 30 million to Crystal Palace this season. So I'm telling you, these people are broke. Yeah, Villarreal, I know they have signed some players and stuff, but they don't really have cash. Yeah, they don't really have that budget. So if they can get a couple of millions to just travel to US, but of course they're gonna take that. You think they're not gonna take that? And at the same time for Barca, Barca are broke too. Yeah, let's not forget, Barca are broke as well, but they have financial problems too. And at the same time, you're taking away one of the hardest away games in the season from them, giving them basically they are playing at home. The whole stadium is gonna be Barca fans.
Of
At the
course.
same time, you're gonna pay them money on top of that too. You think they're gonna say no? They're gonna jump on that head first as well. Of course, Mama.
I think that destabilized the league a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, Villarreal is giving away their home advantage to basically go in Miami, where it's gonna be all Barcelona. That's where Messi
They
is,
are
obviously,
selling.
and
They are
Messi,
selling, Mama.
Barca, same thing. You know, so it's gonna be all Barca over there, and it's gonna be basically away
Barca.
for them.
We say Barca, not Barca. Only Barca, Mama. This is what we're calling them.
My God. But let's look at this chat real quick. This guy said Masentono provides width on the right side. Does Arda does that?
We're
Um
not gonna play Arda on the right. We're gonna play Arda centrally. Trust me, we can't even play Arda. We can't even play Arda and Jude in the same team. I'm telling you, we done that in the Club World Cup. Yeah, we played three at the back, and Arda and Jude, both of them were playing, Mama.
the
Okay,
thing
so
is if we play the three at the back, right? If we play the three at the back, that would be a perfect formation for Madrid. Honestly, I think it would be amazing for us to play it. Um I would love to see instead of both Carvajal and Trent on the right side, I would love to see Valverde instead over there.
yes,
Because
me
that would
too.
free up the midfield to maybe had Bellingham, Arda, and still have like that kind of cover that Tramini brings. If you see what I mean, we could always play Carver as the third center back because you've played as center back for us
I
before.
wouldn't do that. Look, top corner,
As the third
Mavara.
one with Militao in the middle with Olsen, I think Carver
Who?
could do good. Huh?
Car-
Carver on the right
I'm not
side.
trying to see Carvajal as a centre back. Put Chouameni, Val, put Chouameni, Militao, and Dean Hoysen as the three centre backs, and Chouameni can just drift between the centre back and the CDM position. Okay, and then put Jude, Arda, and Camavinga in there. Have Fede on the right, Carreras on the left, Vini and Mbappe on top.
Yeah,
Okay, and then
I could
Valverde
see
he
that.
can rotate with Mastantuono. Valverde can rotate with Mastantuono. Or if we are seeing one of the midfielders are dead, he needs to get changed. Okay, take him out from Mastantuono. Move Fede in the middle and put Mastantuono now on the right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
could see that.
Rodrigo, he can switch with Vini. I don't know. Mbappe can switch with either Endrick or Gonzalo. This is what we have to do. I'm telling you. And I'm not trying to see Carvajal as a center back.
I
That
could
guy
see
is a
that.
dinosaur. He's finished. Top corner. I'm telling you this right now. Dani Carvajal will leave Real Madrid at the end of this season. He's
There's
done.
there's no discussion about it. He's leaving next
So I'm
season.
not trying to see another Lucas Vasquez, yeah, in a different form out there. I'm not trying to see
Oh
that
my
top corner. I'm
God.
telling you, Danny Carvajal, he gonna move like Lucas Vasquez this season. I'm telling you, if we have any opportunity to play someone else at his position, we should do that
But I think
because if he play,
both him and Trent are not gonna be good this season. Honestly, people were saying like Trent was gonna be that amazing player and stuff like that. I said it too. But one thing I keep that keeps me worried a little bit. A little bit. History have proved us that English players don't do good when they go away from home. apart from Bellingham, obviously that there's a few exceptions to the rule, but usually like they don't do good. Um, I don't know, and he hasn't started really well for us. Obviously, the passing that we've been seeing from Liverpool absent. Of course, he doesn't do well 1v1 defending. Like watching
I
Trent
would
in the
say he
past
has done
the
okay.
games that he played, he's done okay. He's done okay. You know what I'm saying? But the Trent that we was expecting that would create so much, that would this passing would be amazing for Mbappe and Vini to run into the space and all that. What we was expecting, the crosses and all that we was
I would say it's
expecting.
too early though. Top corner, it's too early. We have to wait and see. The guy has played handful of games for the club. Okay, in the Club World Cup, he was very good in my opinion. In the Club World Cup, he was very good. I liked him a lot. He was creating as well. The game against Mallorca as well for the goal, for the offside goal of Mbappe. What a pass! One pass he found Mbappe. Mbappe threw immediately. So he showed that he can. I'm telling you, in some games, this guy will be beneficial. Okay, because look at this. Yeah, he can release Mbappe with one pass from the back, and our striker is already through. So this is the quality that this guy has. Yeah, now it's up to Jabi Alonso to identify which game will suit his qualities the best. Okay, maybe against Barca, against tricky wingers like that. Okay, maybe we can't really play Trent there.
That would
But trust
actually
me, in
be
other games,
that
yeah,
the
in other
Barca
games,
game.
bro, he
The
can be
Barca
useful.
game would probably be the perfect game for Trent to show his
No, I
passing
would say no.
abilities. No reason I say
I'm
that.
not.
The highline that they play, the best players that we have that can put a ball in that behind them would probably be Trent and Arda.
Okay, but do you want to see Trent versus Rafinha the whole game? Think about that
Um.
too. Do
So
you want to see that?
what if we do that? Let's say like in a fantasy world, right? Let's say we played Trent as a white winger and and Valverde as a white
the
back
the problem with him is that he doesn't have the technical ability and
to
the
be a white
pace
winger,
to play as a winger. Okay,
or
he
we give
can't
him,
really. You
or
don't see Trent drive at the player and beat him. You don't see this stuff from this
he
guy. Yeah,
doesn't
this guy
have
he
to.
needs
No,
to get the ball and create. He's not
or
gonna drive at players
or
like
what
Vini
if we
and
give
try to
him,
dribble.
or we what if we play him as a right winger, but we give him the freedom to just move around, find the space, get in there.
What about Trent sit on the bench for El Clasico, Babara, and we have Fede Valverde out there. Yeah, Fede can deal with Rafinha's pace as well.
Oh
No
my god.
problem. Fede just go and hunt him. Yeah, the whole game, hunt that
The pro-
fraud, my brother.
The problem
You,
is Madrid is suffering from success, bro. We have too many talents, and we gonna have to like
we are
be
not
okay with some
suffering
of them.
from success. We are
We
suffering from the embarrassment that we witnessed last season. I have blood. I'm seeking blood, my brother. I'm seeking
my
revenge. Yeah,
God,
I'm bloodthirsty. I'm telling you. So I don't care about the success right now. I have even forgotten about the Champions League that we won
that is
with Jude and all of these man, Mawada, because of
nah.
what they
That was a
done
long
last
time
season.
ago. That was a
So
long
this
time ago.
I want trophies. I don't care about even if we had won 50 Champions Leagues before. Mawada. I want trophies this season. Okay, it's unexcusable. Mawada. What you gave me last season, you have to redeem yourself and give me a trophy.
But
Want
from what
one of the big ones,
from
minimum.
what we're
Mawada.
looking at, do you think we're gonna go ahead and win a trophy? I would say La Liga, we can get that easily. But looking at the Champions League, do you think we'll go ahead and win the Champions League this season?
Look, the Champions League is too early to say. Okay, it's too early to say. Marseille, we had a dreadful performance. I'm not gonna lie, we got lucky. We came out of that game with 3 points, but whatever. Yeah, we take it. We're not gonna complain. Kairat much better, but again, who are
It's
Kairat,
Kyrat.
bro? Kairat, bro. Like, come on, first time ever they are in the Champions League. You think I'm gonna sit here and get gassed because we beat Kairat? But I'm telling you, it's too early to say. Yeah, depending on how we will do against Juve, Man City, and Liverpool, maybe I'm gonna have a clear opinion about like what how we will do this season in the Champions League. So I need to see us perform against this tougher opposition as well, like Juve and City and Liverpool and this man. If we can beat all of them, I'm gonna say okay, I'm gonna have confidence. But again, my expectations are not to win the Champions League this season. because I still think that we need more depth and we need some other players in the team too. So I would say I give Javi Alonso another transfer window, another summer transfer window, and then I'm going to expect the Champions League as well from him. Because then it will be no excuses. Like this season, he can say, okay, I didn't get the midfielder that I wanted. I wanted a midfielder. I didn't get my midfielder. Or I didn't get two center backs that I wanted. I got only one center back.
All that
Okay.
excuses.
So if next season we get in, because David Alaba is leaving 100%, his contract is
Oh
finished.
yeah, yeah. I think
So
Rudiger's
we're
living
gonna
too,
bring in
probably.
another defender, either Konate or I don't know. Now they are saying even maybe Mark Gay. We're gonna get like one of them.
But
Mark
why?
Gay. I don't care. So if we get another good center back in, and if we get a midfielder in as well, then I want to see you win the Champions League and the La Liga. But this season, I'm telling you, I want La Liga. We have to win La Liga. There is no
100%.
back-to-back La Liga trophies for Barcelona, my brother.
100%.
All of the streak that Barcelona has right now, we need to end all of those streaks immediately. Losing El Clasico games in a row, we need to end that streak now, upcoming October 26th. Yeah, winning the La Liga. You're not going to win the La Liga back-to-back season, my brother. We have to win the La Liga and laugh at their face this season. And that's it. Let's wrap it up, the top corner.
Okay, one second, 1 second. But let me answer that guy real quick. He
Yes,
says,
go on.
why not Gay? Um, where is it? Oh, my bad. He said, why not Gay? Why Konate? Rubbish. I think Konate has a lot more experience than Gay ever had. Konate was at Liverpool. Have they won the Premier League? He won the Premier League with Liverpool. Played with friends and
Yes.
stuff like that. Gay, of course, he's been at Crystal Palace. I mean, Crystal Palace. I mean, they're a good
He's a
team,
very good
of
player.
course. Yeah, but experience is necessary to play at Madrid. Just to say that. Of
Look
course,
at that
there's a
top
few
corner.
exceptions. So like with Austin and stuff like that. But any day of the week, I would pick Konate over Gay, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's bad, but I think Konate has proved a lot more for us to be more excited about him than Gay would be.
I would say Real Madrid need to get both of them because both David Alaba and Antonio Rudiger are leaving. Real Madrid go and bring both of them in. Perfect replacement for David Alaba and Antonio Rudiger. We are losing two center backs next this summer that is coming. Yeah,
Yeah,
so just bring in both of them. Both of them are free agents also. So we're not even gonna pay transfer fee for them.
yeah,
Just get them in. That's it. The center back position is covered now. Don't worry about it. You didn't even pay transfer fee.
yeah.
Now go and pay good transfer fee and bring in a top midfielder as well and put in there. Okay,
Hundred
even
percent.
Danny Ceballos, Pavada, goodbye, Danny Ceballos also. Dump him and replace him with a much better option. And that's it.
But so far this season, I must say this though, I feel like Ceballos should be playing for us week in week out because he brings the balance in the midfield. When you have Trameni Valverde, Arda, and Bellingham or whatever it is we have, I feel like we don't have that kind of control that Ceballos bring with the passing, the movement, and stuff like that. I don't think we have it. So for me, I think Ceballos should be starting. Do you think he should be starting too?
Look, Danny Ceballos, he came to Real Madrid, I think like 2018, something like. He has been here for a long time, and I'm telling you, he's not Real Madrid quality. First of all, Danny Ceballos, if you play him 10 games in a row, that's it. He would get injured and he would be out for like 1 or 2 months. This guy is made out of fucking glass, Mawala. He can't be playing constant football. I'm telling you, Danny Ceballos, he's not gonna stay fit the whole season. Trust me on that one. So I would say Xabi Alonso is managing his minutes. He don't want to get the guy injured, yeah. So he's not gonna be constantly playing. Lately, though, he has stepped it up. Last season, I would say, in a period, he was very good.
Amazing
In the
stuff.
last
Yeah.
El Clasico, though, he was a donkey in the last El Clasico. When we lost 4-3, he was the reason for one of the goals. That prick gave the ball away in the midfield because he just want to spin around. How about releasing the ball earlier?
That's
Why do you
true.
want to hold on to the
That's
ball,
true.
Mawala? What's
But
good, Mawala? There are 10 other people on the pitch. Release the fucking ball, yeah? You're not the main man out there. Don't have main man syndrome. You get the ball, just release the ball. You're a midfielder. You need to release the ball quickly. Release the wingers. This is what
like
you need to do.
Like this guy say too, we got to remember that Nico Paz is coming to Madrid too.
Okay, but okay, where gonna Nico Paz play? You tell me. Nico Paz is number 10. We have Arda number 10, Franco Masantuono number 10, Brahim Diaz number 10, Jude
Bellingham number
Bellingham
10.
number 10. Okay, Nico Paz, where is gonna play, Mawala? Right back? Nico
He's
Paz
gonna,
gonna
he's
play right
probably
back?
gonna be a number 8 or something because we can have others
Can he
number 10
play number
playing.
8? If he can play number 8, then Mawala, you are welcome to the club. If you can't, if you only can play number 10, I'm telling you, you're gonna be sitting on the bench. Trust me, Mawala, you will be dying on that bench again, Nico Paz. Don't do it to yourself, yeah?
That's one
Don't
of the
do it to
biggest
yourself.
problem I have with the Madrid with equipment and stuff like that. We buy players, but we don't look at like the balance that we bring to the team. Like whoever went out and bought Tchouaméni, Bellingham, Camavinga, Valverde, you have 4 players almost doing the same thing. That brings a lot of energy. No, like creativity. Like I'm not saying they can create anything, but it's like when you
Nico
had like,
Paz can. Nico
I mean,
Paz can
yeah,
create.
that's true, but can he? Where is he gonna fit? Like you just said, where is he gonna fit? Because we can
I don't know,
put 6
maybe
midfielders.
how about selling Brahim Diaz and replacing him in the squad with Nico Paz? Simple, he can have the Brahim Diaz role. If he
Yeah,
plays better than Arda Güler, if he plays better than Franco Masantuono, then my brother, you will keep your place in the starting 11. It's down to you. Once you join the squad, it's down to you to prove it to the manager.
I
Yeah, go
agree.
and prove it to the manager. You deserve more minutes. Yeah,
But
trust me.
but the
If you keep scoring goals and creating goals and stuff like that, and you're putting in minimum 8 out of 10 performances every game, every chance that you get. Trust me, brother. This guy, he will keep playing you. Look at Franco. He just arrived from Buenos Aires, and he's already started another 5 games for Real Madrid. The guy is, brother, he just arrived from Argentina, 18 years old. He's starting. Yeah.
bro, that's unbelievable.
So this is what I'm saying, Bawara.
Unbelievable.
Argentinian cartel with the machete, Bawara. He arrived to the
My
airport
God.
like that, playing immediately. So it's down to this man, yeah. Nico Paz, you as well. Go have connection with Franco, Bawara. You and Franco,
Yeah.
Argentinian duo in Real Madrid, yeah. Now slowly, we will take over Argentina too. So look, very, very soon, very, very soon, Barcelona fans will start hating Argentina too, because we will be more and more Argentinian players that play for Real Madrid.
That's true. But I wouldn't mind it because I could hate Argentina all I want. I'm not an Argentina fan. But when they playing, they bring a lot of passion and energy. Because you could see that in Mastensono. He doesn't
Yes,
stop running, press a lot, moves a lot. But I wouldn't mind us having a few Argentinian in the team. That's the only thing I could say about that. But yeah. So
that's
we're
it.
gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Wrap it up. My bad. Wrap it up. So I was very happy to have you on the channel, my brother. I would love to
Big
have
up.
you again, and I would love to join you on the show whenever I can.
People set it up. People set it up.
All right, no
Yeah,
problem, no problem.
I don't. I'm not sure if the Getafe reaction is on my channel or Sam's channel, but either way, just contact either me or Sam. And Mawada, if he's on my channel, you could just come on my channel. If he's on his channel, just come on his channel. That's it.
All right, no problem. I think I should be doing a watch along for that game, so I could just be doing a watch along, and then I'll just jump over or something.
Sounds good. Sounds
All
good.
right.
Big
Well,
up.
big up,
Big
big
up,
up. I love
everyone.
Madrid, everybody.
Smash the like button, yeah, and make sure to subscribe to Top Corner as well. Let's support all the Madridistas around the world. Don't be a stingy prick, my brother. Go ahead and smash the like button and smash the subscribe button to my brother immediately, yeah? Big up.
Big up. I love Madrid.